Hey guys, it is Brooke with the Junk Parlor, and I am back from a pick, and so guess what time it is? It is show and tell times. If you're interested in any of this stuff, I show you, I get it cleaned, I get it priced, and then guess where it goes? Over to my Facebook page for a Facebook live sale. I do those live sales simultaneously on Instagram as well. However, Instagram is set up weird where when you comment and go from a live video to posting it on IGTV, it does not transfer comments. Facebook does. I don't read comments during the live, so you've got better odds of getting something if you watch my live sales on Facebook. You like this stuff? This is my show and tell. Just got home from the pick, unpacking, gonna price it and clean it and get it on the table for a Facebook live sale. Sunday at 7 p.m. and Tuesdays at noon. Hey, remember, if you like what you see here, be sure to click subscribe, like the video, and leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it. So let's see what goodies we have today. So we'll kind of go through these pretty quick. We all by now know that anytime you have some old funky brushes, you can totally stick any kind of ephemera in there, a flashcard, anything that's hard. Bingo card, something that has some cardstock to it. Now, if you're seeing prices on any of these things, that doesn't mean that's what I bought it for. It doesn't mean what it's going to be selling for. They're just somebody else's tags. So I got this rug. I need to stop buying these dang things, but this one had some green in it, and you know how I like my green, so I got it. Then we've got, I thought these were cottage cheese containers. However, I found this lid, and it looks like they were just more kind of like early Tupperware. You could just reuse them. So there's no advertising on it. Something Lily brand. It literally just has like fence looking images on it. This I'm not really sure what it is, but you can hang it on the wall and put about anything inside of that. I love old medicine bottles, so we've got an apothecary bottle. This arrow, super cute. And then this is just by chance because these two things were different places. But guess what? They fit, so that was a super cute surprise. And then talking about super cute, hello, a little play toaster, super cute with its little fall leaves on there. I did grab quite a few bottles, so you got an ink bottle. This one says Dr. King's Pills. So I thought that was funny. I'm always grabbing blue. Can't go wrong with cobalt blue. Another one. And then I got these little Mr. Peanuts. There's a big bowl and then some smaller bowls. They make me think of a bar. I don't know if that's where they used them at, but you've got a nice clock here with a great, great discoloration on the face. It's gonna need some little love with the cord. It's not wanting to stand up. We have another nutmeg grinder. There's some little wooden eggs in here and a little enamel candle holder. Just put those eggs back. Then we have this unique, it's a Rumford, which I have a Rumford, a biscuit cutter. Can't read what else it says. Cake mixer. Green something. Green WH is what, Greenwich maybe? Greenwich? Not sure. A Curie brush has a red chippy paint on the handle. That's always a plus. Yes, people like mouse traps. That one looks like it's never been used. And for Halloween, they're super fun. You can take your doll heads and different body parts that you have and, you know, put them in the mouse trap. Then we have a falling apart, this like bundle with green glittery stuff on the pine cones. When I went to put it in the tote, guess what it did? It broke and fell, flipping everywhere. And then this one is just more plain with maybe some gold and burgundy pieces in there. This is a Boy Scout shirt. So it's got the Boy Scouts of America tag and some of the little emblems. So super cute to hang up and put on display, or even to wear for Halloween. And then this like wire piece is what they must have put these belts on. And for the longest time, I couldn't even figure out what they were until I saw this one. And I'm like, oh, those are belts. But I thought they were fun colors. You could totally make a dream catcher or something and have the belts be the tail instead of doing little lace bundles. Or you could wrap these around maybe a mason jar or different things as embellishment, because they really just look like old feed sack fabric. And speaking of, hopefully this wasn't leaking everywhere. When I was driving home, my truck, I kept thinking, I don't know if it was a gas or oil smell, because one, I don't know probably the difference how they smell, but two, because with COVID, once I got my second vaccination, I like lost my sense of smell again. So I have it like faintly. But I thought this would be fun to set out for Halloween. It does have stuff in it, so I'm gonna need to get rid of that. We have our matchbox or matches wall mounted holder. I just thought this stapler was fun because it's like a mushroom. Always looking for old checks. These are 19 something. I was gonna say they have to be a little bit newer because they have routing numbers and they've been binded at some point. This I thought was very neat. It's a Cory rod glass filter, and it's not broken or anything. It says filters delicious coffee or tea untouched by metal. So I'm gonna have to Google that because I don't understand how that would work. So yeah, we'll see. An enamel camping spoon, or I call them a camping spoon. Here's a little funnel top. These are awesome for people who make their funnel trees because they would nest on there well. I got a jar lid. I thought this metal ruler would be fun to set out for 4th of July and Labor Day and stuff. We've got this tobacco tin. It's a great color. Sometimes I crack myself up on what I pick. So I don't even know what this apparatus was, but I opened this apparatus and inside were these old batteries, like actually plugged in to make the thing go. And so what I did was I left the thing there, but I took the batteries. You know, the Ever Ready is obviously newer, but the other two are gonna be older. So I think those would be fun. You could just set them out on your shelf or in one of your cubbies like that. Bam, super cute. Here's some more of those green pine cones that spilled out. Got green disgustingness on everything. I did go ahead and just got a leather belt. And the reason I got this one is because it's ready to just clip. And so you could clip it over something, you know, and make a handle. I also like taking leather belts or canvas belts, and like if you put them on the pop crates, and then you can put them on a mannequin, and the mannequin can hold your pop crate and then have things in that pop tray, okay, or pop crate. So that is a fun display. So I grabbed those. We have a couple of rulers, and I just thought they were neat. I got, that is disgusting, but that is a milk lid. I liked this keychain, so I grabbed it. Got a couple other milk bottle lids. Grabbed a couple lights. Oh, and I got some good curling irons. A green handled one. Trying not to cut myself. We got some military badges. Lots of people are really into embellishing flannels, so those would be great for that. We have another green handled curling iron, a blue. I've got one girl that really likes baseball stuff. I think she'll like these little bats with Kansas City and who knows what on it. And then another milk bottle lid, and then I'm just going to show you this crate. So this crate, well, I guess I got a magnet and a pin in there too, but it's okay. This crate, I got some tweezers and scalpels and clamps, scissors, and I have a mystery junk box girl who's into medical things, and so that is for her. Which if you would be interested in a mystery junk box, then I will put the link down here in the comments or in the about section. I don't know my terminology on YouTube. And you can click that link or just go to my website at thejunkparlor.com and get a mystery junk box. These are great for Christmas presents for yourself because someone else is shopping for you and it's a surprise. So it's like Christmas when you open it. We have this little cash register piggy bank. Thought that guy was cute. We have that hose nozzle. These are what, sun and moon canisters. I only have the one, but again, kind of the burnt orange color is going to be great for Halloween. We have this little scale, and then these were with the pine cones. I don't even know. They're like splintered wood, so I think I'm going to make just little bundles with some twine and sell those. And then I got another money box. Oh, I guess I put stuff in the money box. So we have this unique bottle opener. And then a different mystery junk box girl. She is a maker and a creator. And so I get random bits and pieces thinking about her. She does a lot of things with dolls. To me, that could be a hoop skirt. And she's way more creative than I am. I have a smaller little cast iron leg, so I thought I would put these two together and maybe try to find some more and make a little collection. This chopper, oh darn it, I just slid it apart. This chopper would be, I think, super cute for my mystery junk box girl too, because it doesn't have its handle already, and as long as I can get it snaked back in there. That to me looks like a skirt, and then you could put a doll bust on top of that. So got that thinking about her. This says Vaseline Cheese Brooch, New York. So hopefully that cleans up okay this spring. Always people looking for cabin stuff. And then again, Brooke is weird sometime. I'm guessing this is some kind of fuse. These look like little dynamites to me, and so I got them. There's a bunch of different sizes. I think they would look great in just a clear jar. But little dynamites. I think they're probably batteries. It says capacitor. And I don't even know what a capacitor is, but they look like dynamite, and I thought that they would look cool in a bowl. So I grabbed a bunch of those out of some toolbox. I grabbed this pattern just because it was laying there. It's great for tissue paper, for packing packages you're shipping, or putting them into your bags when you sell things at your shop. And then that hat pin just randomly was in there. But we got this money box. I just sold a stack. So these are always nice if you can get a pyramid or a stack going. And then white candles are always good. These are super long and thin. Stick those in something. And then I got a bunch of music sheets, and really the only reason I did is because one, they're cheap, two, they're already in plastic and cardboard, so you can't really beat that. I got this Dads and Moms of the USA, again thinking of 4th of July and holidays. I have quite a few girls that buy from me that are in Texas, so anytime I saw Texas on one of them, I grabbed that one. Again, a great Labor Day, 4th of July, Bridgerton. I don't know if the movie's coming out or what, but I've actually heard of it, so I was like, oh, I'll get that. Deep in the Heart of Texas, so another Texas one. I like to be in Texas when they round up in the spring. So again, anything with cowboys is good. And then, like I said, I already know people that buy from me are from Texas. So again, a book for my mystery junk box girl. Bob Hunt in Canada. I look for books that just have fun names. We have flour here on this cutting board, but if you don't like the image, you just turn it around. Clipboard. We're never, if you follow me, we're never going to look at a damn clipboard again. The same again because of all of the hate mail. So if you are not familiar with what the heck I'm talking about, so I decoupaged on a clipboard this, I don't remember if it was a calendar page or what, this bumblebee. And I used some tissue paper that I'd saved from Christmas probably. And I just wanted to see how the tissue paper decoupaged. Well, it like pretty much is transparent. So I did a few layers. I don't have it smooth. That is not my style or what I like. And so I decoupage it onto the clipboard. And I mean, the hate comments, this is so stupid. Why would you videotape yourself doing this? This is ugly. What a waste of my time. I kept hoping it would get better. Such poor quality. Why would I ever follow you? You're terrible at crafts. I mean, anything under the sun. I just stopped listening, reading the comments. But I mean, I think it's to like 4 million views, which is insane. So laugh all the time about clipboards and decoupaging. Okay, these little framed keys, I'm probably going to try and sell them like this, but then if they don't sell, I'm going to pop those keys off and separate the stuff out. This receipt book is Saline County Oil Company, and it's just some Missouri towns listed there, but it's a full receipt book, and I think those are always fun, especially anything that's gas or oil. This little jar, I love green, and then on the back of it, well, that says patent applied, but I guess not on the back of it. On the tag, when I was looking, it says something about Sunset Juice. So it must have been a juice jar. We have this little masher, super cute. This, I think, is either a leather punch or something with sewing, but I love anything with a good wood handle, so I grabbed that. Some more little clamps. This Texas tape, or not Texas, Texel tape. There is some in there. I love old office supplies too, so grab that. I do have a girl who likes yo-yos, and I just happened to see this yo-yo. This one I don't think has string in there. A hammered aluminum pitcher. Those always go well. These things, I have no idea what they are. They say JDB on one side, and then there's all these numbers. So maybe just like a tag for a calf. But those would be fun to repurpose somehow. And then I like lids. This one is a nice big one because like that, one of those medicine bottles I grabbed did not have a stopper, so you can marry those together. I did grab this little vintage Christmas boxes because if you do anything with miniatures, you can do these little packages on there. And I don't know, this spoon was just so cute to me with its little wood handle. And I got a couple bells. So that little one looks like it would have been on, you know, like an entryway to alert the shop owner. This one is very unique. Just that part, middle part is weird. And then this little brass bell. So they all have a good sound. They have their original ringers. Those are things that I always think are important and that I try to check. Another little light bulb and a restaurant creamer. This candle must have fallen out of something and I grabbed it. We got a ruler. Again, you can stand up postcards, bingo cards, anything that's sturdy. And then this is like for a pipe chimney going into the wall cover. This one is, a lot of times I have cast iron ones. This one is just lightweight metal, but still cute. Turn it into a wreath. Another brush. This one is a Hager Planter. Again, awesome color green. I like this container with the dogs. Some kid probably decoupaged on there, and then filled inside are lots of matchboxes. And I grabbed it just because of some of the first two were the mules, and that's where I went to college. So I got those. Hubby's birthday's coming up, so maybe I'll, he won't even care. Maybe I'll do something, I don't know. Again, I love office supplies. So an old stapler, and that one is a great color. And then these, again, sometimes I crack myself up, but I know that you guys love me and love some of the crazy stuff that I love. Now, why you would need to lock your little cassette tape things, I guess maybe if they're like a lawyer's thing, or this was an annual review, so maybe that. But these little tapes I just thought were cute, and they would look super cute just in a glass candy dish or a bowl or something. So I grabbed those. The little lock case is just a bonus. I should give that to one of my kids. Oh, here is another one. This one fell out. Then we have this green drawer. Again, I love green. And this one must have been used standing up because there's little S-hooks in there. But that should give you an idea of how you can repurpose a drawer or a crate. Stand it up. You could hang your jewelry from here, your scarves from here. You could do a chain from here and then hang more things from it. So lots of option. And then there's a teeny, teeny, tiny cork in this dirty mess of a box. This, I'm not sure what it is. It's enamel. It's awesome. I think it would look great on the back of a toilet, although I think it might be too nice for that. So I'm not sure what it is. So we will have to put this over on Instagram and see what people think. So could have been milk bottles. I don't know. Those holes, I guess, don't necessarily have to, not milk bottles is what I was thinking, is little pipettes. But those holes could just be to keep the liquid off of something, off the floor of the container, not necessarily putting things into the holes, like I originally thought. Okay, then I grabbed some rulers. We've got a casket company. And I didn't really get these to sell, Pratt and Lambert and Putnam County, because I am, if you've been watching my show and tells, I've been grabbing some yardsticks whenever I find them. I am going to front the front of some like plywood shelves I have out in the shop, just to make the edges look nicer without finishing it off, repurposing something to finish it off. How about that? Got a couple of chicken feeders. These are great. You could put little succulents down here. You could hang this one or set it. You could also take that bottom tray off and turn it into a light. Same thing with this one. This one says Saveway and looks like a crow on it. I'm not sure. So all of the rug beaters that I had sold, so I was on the hunt for some rug beaters. I wanted to get some that were like different, although there really weren't any. To me, this one is like a normal one, a traditional one. I did like the handle on this one. It's a little bit different how the wire attaches to the wood. And then the only other different ones I found were the two looped ones. And then I'm not sure if this is a paddle for a boat. It is decorative, or it is tapered here, or if it was like a ginormous butter paddle or something. I don't know. But I really liked it. And again, just thinking of lots of people here have lake houses and cabins, so that would fit in with that. I did grab a few more drawers. These are wood on the ends, and then metal everywhere else. And you can see that whoever had them in their cabinet just nailed onto the outside whatever was in the drawer. So I thought that was pretty fun. And then thinking of this like a funnel, this would be great for people who are trying to make those funnel trees. A pitcher. This is a cute little smaller crock. There is a crack right there. Just barely see it on the outside, but you can see it on the inside. But that's a great size for like your utensils in the kitchen. And this is like a homemade camera bellow. I don't know what those are called technically. But I thought it would be super cute to set out on the shelf. And maybe it's not homemade. Maybe that's what they look like underneath. Maybe somebody's taken the fabric off of it or something. I like this enamel lid. It's kind of got a blue and white splatter. We've got a chalkboard. It has been painted on the other side, but if you don't like the painting and want to use that, you just flip it over. And then these are some hand-painted birds, and birds always sell well, I think. And then I got these flowers. My mom is kind of wanting to do something with flowers, and I said to her, like, hey, are you gonna do a whole wall of like floral oil paintings? And she's like, oh, that'd be cool. But I didn't get a like, yes, that's what I'm doing, so start collecting for me, or not sure. This little chicken feeder is probably newer just because it's so shiny, and yes, there is a tag on the back. But you can age them if you want, or once you put stuff in it, you can't necessarily tell that it's shiny. You could also paint it. So I grabbed that, and then there's a dead spider there. We've got this pretty floral print with the wood brown frame, so grabbed that. This bucket, I really like the shape and patina on this bucket. And then I pulled a bunch of washboards, so I lucked out and there was a few here. So I got some more. These are all like the smaller size. Not really for any reason. This one's super cute. I'm gonna say it's a play one, and if it had been green, all green still, I'd had a hard time getting rid of it. This I think is just like a hand one. And this one looks more decorative. Okay, we got this plastic rooster. I just liked him, so I grabbed him, and check out this enamel wash bucket or wash bin. Awesome, awesome color. Very cool funnel. Probably just some weeds, but I think they'll look cool tucked into things. And then I got a couple of buckets. The coloring on this one is awesome. There was another one that was even better than this, but the whole bottom and sides, it was just really having problems. This bucket is also having problems, but I just love the shape, the color, the patina. So I'm probably just gonna hammer out that whole bottom. And then you can still set it in the grass and put a plant in it, or cut a pumpkin face out of it and set it on your porch. I mean, you still have lots of options with it, even with the no bottom. All right, now breakable time. We got a vase. It's a USA. It's got some of those pine cones that fell out earlier. Have this chamber pot. I freaking love it. That might be something I love on for a little bit before I pass it on to you. We'll see. Another awesome vase. This is green, kind of a retro. That one does not have a maker's mark on it. And then I got some Pink Depression little mugs. So even though there's only 2 of them, you can still put succulents in them. You can put them at your coffee bar with sweetener packets in it. You can hang them on your mug rack. I mean, there's still lots of options, even though there's only 2. You can use them if it's just you and your spouse or you by yourself. You don't need a whole set. It's what, we got one kid going to college and, you know, he's wanting all this stuff. And I'm like, what are you really going to cook? Because other than frozen pizza and a bowl of cereal, I really don't think you're gonna need dishes. But he's like, well, I'm gonna need all the things that we have at home. Like, when have you ever used a saucepan or a skillet? Well, he has fried eggs before, but you get my drift, moms. All right, I love this color. And it's not a match, but there is a bowl that is the same color. It wouldn't go together, not that it's not matching, it is matching. And then we have this buffalo china ironstone little bowl. We have a couple little teacups and saucers. Now this is not something that I would typically get, but I just thought they were cute, and either you could set them out like this or, again, repurpose them for something. They're definitely very romantic in colors. And then these, I love royal blue. My mom has lots of royal blue dishes. So again, these are like a little dainty. And of course I picked a little mug that has a crack in it. But these would be super cute with plants and to repurpose. You could use it as a toothpick holder. You could put them in your bathroom and put cotton swabs in them. Love this yellow vase. And then this duck is actually McCoy. And again, normally when I buy things, I'm in the dark. There is a crack on it, but I still think it is super cute. I got some, what do you call these, beakers? A little like 3-piece beaker set. So those are always fun. For some reason, I was thinking there was a lid to, oh no. One of my platters broke. So ironstone platter. Used to be an ironstone platter. And ironstone platter. So never fun when you break something. Okay, we got this little section of green shutter. What this would have been if someone has just hinged together some paneling or shutters, but it is set up like a speaking presentation. What do you call those little boards? Brooke's at a loss for her words, but I thought this would make a nice divider between displays, especially if someone was going to a show. I am always about cutting boards, and I got a couple big ones. A nice big golden oval frame. A couple cabbage cutters. Again, these things are pretty big. All right, that's everything that we got on today's pick. I don't think there's anything outside. Make sure that you click to subscribe, like the video, and leave me a comment, and definitely head over to Facebook and check me out as well. So I do all my show and tells over here on YouTube, so if you like that, follow me. If you want to make some purchases, you can always message me, but I do take these items over and put them on Facebook for a Facebook live sale every Sunday at 7 p.m. and Tuesdays at noon. Thanks so much for watching, guys.